The fight to conquer HIV/AIDS, a legacy under threat. For 2 decades, the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, has stood as a beacon of hope in the global struggle against HIV/AIDS, a testament to the power of international collaboration and unwavering commitment. This life-saving initiative, credited with preventing an estimated 25 million premature deaths, primarily in Africa, is now facing an unprecedented crisis, jeopardizing years of progress and potentially unleashing a devastating resurgence of the epidemic. The critical role played by Christian evangelical organizations in PEPFAR's creation cannot be overstated. These groups, deeply committed to alleviating suffering and promoting global health, were instrumental in advocating for the program's establishment and have been steadfast allies in its implementation. Their unwavering dedication, fueled by a profound sense of compassion and a belief in the inherent dignity of every human life, has been a cornerstone of PEPFAR's success. The program's impact is undeniable. Millions of lives have been saved, countless families have been spared unimaginable grief, and entire communities have been given a new lease on life. The scale of this achievement is nothing short of miraculous, a testament to the power of concerted global action driven by faith and a shared humanitarian vision. However, this remarkable legacy is now hanging precariously in the balance. The Trump administration's drastic cuts to foreign assistance have cast a long shadow over PEPFAR, threatening to cripple its operations and undo years of painstaking progress. While the State Department has publicly declared PEPFAR exempt from the widespread cancellation of U.S. overseas aid, the reality on the ground paints a far more grim picture. The program's heavy reliance on logistical support from the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, which has itself been subjected to severe budget cuts, is severely compromising PEPFAR's ability to function effectively. Evangelical groups, many of whom actively supported President Trump's election due to his stance on abortion, are now sounding the alarm. They are witnessing firsthand the devastating consequences of these cuts, reporting a near-complete halt in the delivery of life-saving antiretroviral medicines, ARVs, in several African nations. This alarming development threatens to unravel the significant gains made in controlling the HIV/AIDS epidemic, potentially leading to a catastrophic resurgence of the virus in regions where it had been brought under control. The potential loss of life is staggering, a grim reminder of the high stakes involved in this fight. The lack of transparency surrounding these cuts, particularly regarding the impact on PEPFAR, is a matter of grave concern. As Chambers Sharp poignantly observes, the State Department's lack of clarity only exacerbates the already precarious situation. The silence surrounding the specific consequences of USAID's reduced funding for PEPFAR is unacceptable. The global community needs accurate and transparent information to fully grasp the extent of this crisis and to respond effectively. The fight against HIV/AIDS is far from over. The progress made over the past 2 decades has been monumental, but it is fragile and easily undone. The potential resurgence of the epidemic is not just a statistical projection, it's a horrifying prospect with real human consequences. Millions of lives are at stake, and the consequences of inaction will be catastrophic. The international community, including governments, NGOs, and faith-based organizations, must act decisively to safeguard PEPFAR's vital mission. The world cannot afford to stand idly by while a preventable tragedy unfolds. The legacy of PEPFAR, built on faith, compassion, and unwavering commitment, must be defended and preserved for the sake of millions who depend on it for their lives. The time for decisive action is now. The lives of millions hang in the balance. Silence is complicity. We must act before it is too late.